Hey guys, it's Hayden, back from the nest, and today I am bringing you the first episode of our 1.14 single-player world. You'll notice I'm already into it a bit, and I am extremely salty right now. Extremely salty. Not mad at you. I'm mad at this game. I'm not mad at this game either. This game supplied me with, look at how crazy beautiful this area we found to live is, and I got some resources and things. I pressed the wrong... Oh, Jesus. I gotta pay more attention. I can't risk anything just because I'm mad. I pressed the wrong key combination. I pressed a hotkey system, and it started I was in the middle of a cut. I was in the middle of a cut for the recording, because I was going to get trees. And I forgot that I was cutting, so I started narrating. Like, I started just talking about stuff and telling a story. And that's not the problem. That's something that has happened before. The problem was that while I was killing a skeleton, I pressed a hotkey combination that caused my recording to start playing back. Which caused it to reset, somehow. So when I went back to start the recording up again, it restarted the entire recording. So here we are. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna catch you up to speed. We built this awesome little dockway. I mean, I'm enjoying it. We built a little walkway. This is deep enough to fish in, which is amazing. I'm still jamming on that. Just look at this area. Look at everything about this area is just cool as heck. I already have a building plan in mind. And while we were out going about things, we found a parrot. The spawn location of this world was at a river at the crossroads of a plains biome, a jungle biome, and a desert, a big desert. And off in the distance we could see some extreme hills, and I'm hoping there's an ocean and a swamp or something nearby. But jungle was the biggest thing. We found a jungle. We spawned next to a jungle. I found some of this new bamboo jungle. We are in 1.14, so we can see pandas and bamboo and things. Near where I found this parrot, I also saw some, near where we found that parrot, I also saw some ocelots, so we could get an ocelot, and, I had a parrot on my shoulder at one point, so that was cool. So that's where we are. We're up to speed. I got some jungle logs and just some other basic materials. We're not very far into this. We were about 40 minutes into this episode, and I was kind of hoping I could make it run longer. I just didn't want to go for a full hour, and I decided that I would cap it at 40 and we'd continue again tomorrow. Although I might do some off-camera work, just undoing stuff. Although I promise not to build my house. I might do some terraforming off-camera, but I will not build any big builds like, you know, our main house off-camera. Off in the distance, in our current house location, this is not spawn. I'll explain the geographical area to you. We have this mountain range in the jungle, this amazing cove that I have put some bridges in for navigation, and I've lit up these bridges in a way I did not want to, but mobs were spawning. So this lets out into a plains biome, and right here there are a few caves like the one we fell in earlier, and there's a big ravine right here. If you head that direction, there's some more plains, and there's a small forest here, as well as a primarily birch forest over there, as well as some extreme hills biomes that direction, as well as this bamboo forest which has some pandas in it. And if you head far enough that way, there's a desert. If you loop around to that sort of direction, once in the desert, there's a very large ravine we found while cutting down trees in the jungle area over here. So desert, extreme hills, forest, birch forest, and some riverways and things, and I haven't actually explored over there all that much. Bamboo forest, jungle cove, and our house, and some ravines and things, and some possibly more plains and some other things this direction. There's a river there that I haven't followed, and I have not been past our cove, but we can of course explore those things as well. And there are some horses nearby that I want to look into getting one. We have a nice little cove here where I mined some of our previous cobblestone to expand this cave out a bit. And that is it. You are now caught up to speed. You are now caught up to speed on our Minecraft world. I am sorry for not having the first part of this adventure with you. We would. There would be 40 minutes of it, and I was very, very, very close. So very endlessly close. I was literally like 2 minutes. I was literally 2 minutes away from... I started recording again after the recording reset without realizing it. And I did the outro. I did the outro and ended the episode, and that's what made me realize the recording had reset. So here we are. I'm just really agonizing over it because I was literally 2 minutes and 40 seconds away from ending the video, and it reset on me, and it's the saddest thing that's happened to me in like a week. But this world is amazing, and I've seen some of it, and it's just a great spawn. For anyone wondering what the seed is, I posted it in the previous video, but that is gone now. So there's the seed. This is what I typed in. This is what I actually put in. So there's the number seed, and here's the proper seed that I typed in. This is 1.14, the latest edition of Minecraft that dropped just earlier this same day that I'm doing this. I am recording this at some point during the night. I believe it is about 10 p.m. So, yeah. Let's get back into it. For the next 40 minutes. Most of these videos will only be 20 minutes long, but I'm doing a 40-minute video here because this is the first episode, and I want to have it be cool. And so, because we are 40 minutes in, or because we're technically 40 minutes of progress has already been made, we can begin work on terraforming. I don't want to build the house in this video. I want to have everything prepared to build the house and then build it in the same video. So, here we go. We are going to begin terraforming, sort of terraforming. I say terraforming. We're going to get rid of some of these leaves and build a path up to where we are going to build a balcony. I actually do maybe want to build the house in this video. I know I said I wasn't going to. A lot of what we've done so far in this video was build this dockway, this little like wharf walk, and build. Other than that, we just got some trees and some other basic resources. So this video might be mining. We might go mining later in one of those caves to get some iron and things, to get shears, to make the getting rid of the leaves a bit faster. So I think that's what we're gonna go do right now. Is we're gonna pop over to the mines and grab some. Pop over to the mines real quick and grab some. Iron, that's what it is. I don't know why I spaced out there so hard. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab some iron. I'm working super fast right now, just because I am trying to catch up. I'm just like trying to speed my way through to get back into the thing. It's such a painful experience. That was such a painful experience to have literally my entire recording dropped like that. Literally the first recording of this series. Normally I'd say something like it spells a bad omen for the rest of the series, but I'm not gonna say anything like that. Personally, I think this is gonna be a great series and a great world. And rather than treat this like a series, this is just me playing the game. And I'm here with you, and I'm enjoying it. And I don't know how this is gonna go. I've said similar things in the past and had the series not work. Just because of not work as a series. I only got like 11, 12 episodes out of it. But, you know, that's just how it is. I don't know. I have a weird personality, I guess, when it comes to consistency. For some reason I can't. For some reason can't be a consistent person. I'm just plagued with inconsistency. Which is sucky. It sucks. It sucks for me, not just for you. I don't benefit from this inconsistency other than I guess you guys get a good income of fresh new series all the time. You don't have to buckle down and wait for the series. If I'm just doing one continuous video series for 80 episodes, you don't have to buckle down and wait for it to be interesting. You can just wait until I start something new, and then it'll be interesting again. A lot of the times, the reason that I'll stop a video, stop a series, stop a set of videos, is just when I lose interest. Which I know is a bad thing, but I mean, it's somewhat unprofessional to stop doing something just because you've lost interest. But when it comes to this, I don't want to be groveling and forcing myself. I don't want to be working really hard to make these videos if I'm not enjoying them. And even then, I don't put that much work into these, but I don't do this for a living. I don't gain anything from doing this other than just enjoying doing it. So if I'm not gaining the enjoyment of doing it, then there's no point in doing it. So that's why I opt to not continue series that I am not enjoying, unless I get a bunch of comments asking me where the series went, in which case I wouldn't mind enjoying it. Because I wouldn't mind re-continuing it, because I take enjoyment out of other people enjoying what I'm doing. So, you know, give a like to this video if you enjoyed the video, and if you didn't enjoy this video at the end of it, give it a dislike. That's why the system is there. If you don't like this video, feel free to give it a dislike. I apologize for that. That hit me suddenly. I am recovering from a cold currently, so I may cut a few times to blow my nose, and I try to cut when I have to cough, like just now, but that hit me very suddenly. This sickness that I had, I believe it's probably just a cold or something, I don't know what it was, but it has slowly worked its way into my lungs, and it has given me quite a cough. But for the most part, I'm fine, other than... I say it's worked its way into my lungs. I'm basically... The effects of my cold so far, right now, are just... I'm kind of tired all the time. I'm pretty exhausted lately. And, I have a cough. Pretty bad cough. A bit of a runny nose. Well, not a runny nose, but a stuffy nose. And, that's about it. It's not much. I don't even have a fever or anything anymore. It's mostly just in my lungs, making it hard for me to breathe effectively. Also getting some coal. That is always a plus, because coal, it's a useful thing. Very useful thing. Yeah, so get them coal. And actually, I'm going to cut ahead to when we get a few more resources. We got pretty lucky to get almost a stack of iron right off the bat. I'm going to cut ahead to once I've explored this cave a bit more, and we're sort of heading home. So, see you then. Ah, I just got blown up. Creeper blew up. I didn't get damaged, but, you know, it was jarring. Okay. Gotta work your way back. Dodge, skeleton. Don't get hurt. No damage. Anyway, we got pretty good amount of ores. I'm considering going home now that I have 61 iron and a stack and 17 of coal. This is just the first cave we found as well. This is not even the ravine. Which, I mean, the ravine might not have, I mean, we can see it's got a fair amount of stuff. So, oh shit! Sorry about cursing there. That hurt. As long as we're here, I guess we can get a couple bits of iron. But I don't want to pick up more than the stack right now. I just needed a quick amount of iron. So, speaking of ravines, I recently almost fell in a ravine. Just now I did fall in a ravine, but recently, I don't know if I mentioned this in this fresh new recording, but in the previous recording, I know I mentioned that I also play 1.14. I've played a small amount of it, so I've seen a very small amount of the things that now are added to this game in 1.14. But I play a server with Jason and Garvey and Ned and all of them, Kilgrave and so on. All the people you know and love, they've all been featured in various videos on this channel. For anyone who doesn't know them, they're a friend group of mine that we play Minecraft and other games together and occasionally do YouTube and things. So they're pretty good friends of mine. I play a server that Garvey runs, and we play it, well, what is it? It is, 1.14. It was changed just today. This 1.14 only just recently came out. But oh hey, another cave with lava. That's cool. So I've seen a very small amount of the things. Recently, in a ravine on that server, I almost fell into a ravine on that server that was, it went down to bedrock. You could see bits of bedrock from the surface at the bottom. So it was a very, very deep pit. We weren't in the mountains or anything. We were actually at a lower area, so I believe the surface was, you know, it was still like 60 blocks down. So it was still a 60... Oh my god, I bumped my mic. I'm such an unprofessional. So, you can see there, when I previously told the seed, in chat. Anyway, like I was saying, you could see bits of bedrock at the bottom, so I almost rode my horse into it. So that was terrifying. Anyway, got some iron going now, so we're going to dump that in there, and dump the rest of that in there. And as soon as we can get 2 out of this, I want to get shears. I want to make some shears and start clearing out leaves. That is what the first part of this video is going to be. And we may very well start the balcony. We may very well build the balcony, actually. Whilst we are here, I'm going to be turning a stack of these to this. I'm going to make all of these logs were the logs that I salvaged. Basically, I did like a dock system with logs every 2 blocks along this, and it ended up looking dumb. So I salvaged them, and now it looks much better. Just blank with a few logs at the intersections. And so I got a bunch of wood out of that. And with that wood, I've made... What did I need here? I want jungle fences, but... So, here we go, 33, so it looks like we're going to need to do this just once, should be enough. And then, the question is, do I want to have log supports that go up to the balcony, or do I want to just have the balcony just like sort of hang off a little bit, with a ladder down and stuff? I suppose if I want a ladder down, I'll definitely need a log that goes to the surface, but with this, we can make some iron tools. No, I'm not planning on making an iron hoe, but I am planning on making a iron sword and shears. So I can change out my tools to an iron pick, and gonna need an iron axe in here as well, and shears. I put those away in the chest. Actually, real quick, well, actually, in tomorrow's episode, we will, we'll show the, new 1.14 textures. I don't want to do that. We might do it later in this video, actually, but, they're not bad. A lot of them, weirdly, the brown dye you can make out of cocoa beans and things, looks like poo. And so does the, I don't mean it looks bad, I mean it looks like a piece of poo. Like somebody took a poo on your hand. So does the bread. Like, I know people joke about the bread looking like poo now. There's gonna be a lot more saying that after the change. Because bread looks like poo really badly. You'd think someone at Microsoft has some weird interests. I can't cut down this... I need to cut down this tree, but it's one of them big oak trees. And so it's either going to be... part of it's always going to be there, or I'll have to burn it down to get rid of it. But I can't afford to burn it down because it might get rid of like a whole large area here. So instead, we're going to use these leaves to sort of scaffold up and just remove the leaves from the tree entirely, and begin preparing the area to get it. We're going to begin preparing the area to build the balcony here. It's going to go like right here. So how high up do we want to make this? Since I can't see where we are from the surface down there, I just have to sort of guess my way around it. I think I kind of want to build it like, yeah, about this level right here. Up here we will showcase the level at which we are going to build. What happened to all my jungle wood? Why is the jungle wood gone? Oh, that's not good. We're gonna go up a small bit higher, and then yeah, because I want to be able to. I'll clear out most of these leaves here because I want to be able to sort of look out from my balcony and see everything here. So this tree might have to be removed or flattened in a way. So I'm gonna put it here. This will be our balcony level. And then it will expand from about here to about here. Yeah, it'll just come just barely around this corner. Yeah. Actually, we can de-extend it from this side a little bit. It doesn't need to be huge. But we can have some a decent amount of size to it, so I say why not. There. That means we can actually finish this part here. Yeah, it'll be about this long. Just come around this corner enough to put a door in here. And just sort of build this up a bit so that it put in some walls here and stuff. Continue this out with jungle wood and stuff. Alright, let's go back and get our jungle wood. We have a quick way down as well. So it's this tree right here that will need to be taken down at some point. Let's grab the jungle wood and some of the oak wood and things, jungle logs as well, and make another pair of shears. 2 pairs actually. And then eat a bit so that we can sprint more. Pick up all these leaves here at the bottom, as well as this log. And then get rid of our weird leaf nerd pole and do a leaf staircase instead. A precarious staircase at that, because you have to do a weird turnaround thing. It doesn't make any sense. And get rid of those logs and that, and then sort of just now we have an easy way up and down. We can jump onto this and remove it, and then climb back up our leaf staircase. We can get rid of this leaf staircase pretty early on. We will, but for now, let's up our vernacular and begin the process of let's get a big house just for the heck of it. Axe, and then bam. Yeah, that looks like a good balcony to me. Yep, it was a balcony. Good one at that. So, Step 2 is to remove all these leaves. A large portion of these leaves need to go. Probably look weird as heck from the surface, but in fact we'll probably just take down this whole tree. But with it gone. This was one of the trees that gave it its aesthetic. I didn't want to clear this area out too much, but I want to have a good view from, not just from outside, but from inside as well. So if we add a few jungle leaves like here, here and such, give it the aesthetic of vines hanging off of our balcony, and give our balcony a limp edge without having to do anything. There. Then we have sort of a little balcony thing going on. We can put some stairs on this. Or some fences, I mean. Look at that. Perfect amount. And then we already have built-in tree cover as well in a couple places. Put some like leaves up here and there as well. Let me just, well actually I'll need to put in some logs in a couple of those places. Should know what it works. The system works. Another piece of log, and then sort of just put in some more oak leaves. Bit of oak leaves never hurt nobody. Ow! Maybe oak leaves never hurt anybody, but jungle leaves clearly just did. Is that a good joke? I hope so. Spent a lot of time on it. Put a gate here as well so I can get out onto the treetops. And there you have it, folks. Put a gate here as well, maybe? Yeah, we'll definitely have, at the very least, we'll definitely have a gate, like here. This will be the gate that leads down to the surface. But, we'll need a gate, like, here as well. So we can jump out, down onto this water. We'll sort of, probably clean this water up and trickle it out in some way. Do something nice with it. But, yeah. I know I said I wasn't going to build the house in this video, because I thought the house would take more than it has. But it really hasn't taken much. You kind of just, I mean, we got the balcony built. I do want to take a look at that balcony from a distance. I do want to take a look at how our area looks so far. You know what? That's not bad. I thought I wouldn't like it too much. I thought it might take up some of the area's charm. I also originally wanted to put it sort of more that way, but that is pretty good. I like that. I like the way that is. that is well made. That is in the position, in a good position for itself. So we need 3 of these, right? So just enough sticks. Literally just enough sticks for this. And we'll need jungle logs. Jungle logs will blend nicely because I might leave this. Well, no, the leaf staircase will definitely have to go, but we definitely could put a few leaves on top of that, top of this. Now that this is, that we could use vines. Actually, we'll probably build a tree-looking thing in front of this here. Build something that looks like a tree here, and then put some little vines on it, just like with this. And what I was gonna say is that we could probably, now that this is shorter, probably put some leaves onto it and sort of give it a false cover hood. Just some false coverage here. You can do it on both sides, actually. It doesn't need to be false coverage, but it can be just regular coverage. Okay, so we do want to mark exactly where we're going with this. So it's right here. Ouch. I'm gonna die to this at some point. Don't worry, I'm not just gonna leave this as a clean path, by the way. We'll put some, like, jungle leaves and things in here. In some way, sort of making it like arch over a bit. Such as just look like a small tree now. That is very nice. Very, very nice indeed. And this will go one down, so it's going to go here instead. And we will chop through these leaves. I vote we make the front gate double and make this tree extra wide boy style. So, I knew that would happen eventually. However, this gives us full hunger and health, and since we spawn nearby, not a problem. Alright, logs. Bam, 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 bam. I know we could just make this facade so that it looks like it's 4 from the outside, because we don't actually need to make it big from the side we're viewing it on, and we don't necessarily ever need to see it from the ground level, but also all this that has been cleared will be filled back in with brush and things, so don't worry, we're still going for the like thick jungle look. I'm not taking away from that by any means, because that is aesthetic. It's also part of what makes this area look so goddamn cool. So endlessly goddamn cool. Anyway, we're gonna go off into the deeper jungle, somewhere over here, and steal a bunch of vines. So, that's step 1. Luckily, with vines, I can just plant them on the top, where we need them, and then just let them grow down on their own. So I don't need to worry about having to plant a bunch of these to get the whole thing covered. This base is coming together real nice. Sorry if you can't really see me here. I have sort of slumped down into my chair to try and get comfortable a bit. So yeah, this base is turning out really nice so far. I think we'll definitely move in tomorrow's episode because we are nearing the end of this one. Also, I'm gonna go get some more jungle leaves at some point, somewhere. I don't know where. But, you know, somewhere. As it is, this already stands as a good sort of staircase up. Because it gets us all the way up here to the very top where we can get in at gate numero uno. Putting gates in so that mobs can't get in, even if they enter the thing. And then I want to make this a double gate. So, we'll get another gate there at some point. I want to plant some on this side as well. Some on this side as well. And then a few on the back side. Which we have this nice little ledge here to get to. The back side of this. And we can just leave these to grow. And before you know it, we will have our very own way up that is direct. Currently our way up is through the leaf staircase thing. Which is not very direct. Although I am going to make it look a bit more noticeable. So you can see it. It's there. You come up this part of the staircase and it leads you to this. Get out of here. Leads you to this part of the staircase, which leads you up to the gate, which is right there. It's, you know, it's noticeable, but it blends in quite well as well. So we're going to get a bunch of these oak leaves and logs. So step 1, plant down some logs in various areas, especially back in here. Make sure you can really fit all these leaves, all the leaves you need in nicely. Right, I'm putting in logs right next to logs. What am I doing? Anyway, so yeah, we're sort of building our path here. Sorry, I'm being pretty quiet, I know. I just realized this, is that I apologize if this is a bit too quiet for some people's taste, video-wise. I know I'm being pretty quiet while I'm doing this, but I just find it very relaxing to, it's very relaxing to me to just sort of wander. It's very relaxing for me to just sort of build my little hedge maze thing up and sort of just working this as I go. Make it look nice. Nice and fancy. Still feel like this is too pathway uniform for me. Yep. I like it. No, that's gonna have to stay like that, meaning this will have to extend out a bit. Yeah. And then this will just go as it is, all the way up. We'll grab a bit more iron. Oh, right, I brought the extra iron in case I would need it. See, I think ahead. And this will just grow down as well. That's the nice thing about these vines. These will just continue to grow, as far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Wouldn't be the first time I've been wrong about something. Anyway, we now have a direct way up to our base. Well, what will be our base? I'm gonna put up some walls and things here. For the most part, we just have this balcony so far. And what would be a very steep drop if not handled accordingly. So I think we might bring this water in and sort of stream it. We'll somehow bring it down in a stream, like right here. We'll cut it through here and have a little bridge here in this part, and that bridge, and then we'll cut it through into like a little pond thing, sort of a pond that lets out. I don't know. We'll do something with it so that we can jump from the balcony down here faster. But I'm going to end this video here. So we got the balcony done. So it's true. We will be building the rest of the house in the next episode. We will go out real quick. Take a good look at everything we've done in this episode so far. Although technically this wasn't built in this episode. Because I'm so salty. I'm so, like, genuinely upset that it was deleted like that. It's interesting to see this plains, and then you just see, look at that cove. Look at that. Oh, that is nice. That is choice, my dude. It's a choice area. This still blends in very nicely, although we might sprout some stuff up on this side here. Maybe a bit more tree cover overall, but you can come in here, see all of this. Head into our little cove thing. I don't even know what we're going to put in here, but it'll be something good. And, look at that. You can come up. I think it's just a tree or something. It's a ladder. It's our vine ladder. Look at that. Where does it go? All the way up to our balcony that we're going to... I mean, to jump out, you have to jump out over here, but we're going to do something. I'm going to do something with this water to make it come down there tomorrow. And we're gonna, right now, real quick, like, I'm gonna make a extra gate for that one last final spot. And then with this, we can leave it to grow. I believe it grows. I don't know the rate at which vines grow, but on that one personal save from... Alright, I'm gonna leave this one here. This is Hayden signing off, and I will see you in the Skyhawklings. Remember to spread your wings, and of course, stay awesome. Bye!